Do you know how the typical day unfolds for an 18-year-old high school mom in Japan? Bright and early at 5 a.m., Misaki, who just turned 18 this year, rises promptly to the sound of the alarm. Currently navigating the challenges of senior year in high school, she's also a mom, living with her husband and child in Kanagawa, Japan. The routine starts with Misaki preparing her husband's packed lunch each morning, a commitment she holds onto by getting up so early. Once awake, Misaki heads straight to the kitchen, first preparing her husband's bento, followed by whipping up a modest breakfast due to time constraints. Today it's fruit, milk, cereal, and a small piece of bread. Afterward, she and her husband share breakfast. Despite her being just 18, in Japan, girls can legally marry at 16, and so the two are a legally wedded couple. Misaki's husband, 2 years her senior, works in a local factory. Following breakfast, it's Misaki's time for makeup. She takes care to look her best every time she steps out, a habit she's maintained even after marriage and motherhood. Once her makeup is done, it's time to wake up their daughter. Changing diapers, dressing her, and feeding her breakfast follow. Although Misaki has classes during the day and can't stay home to take care of the child, she's fortunate that daycare centers in Japan accept children as young as 1-year-old, allowing working mothers like her to focus on their jobs. Baby is usually taken to school by Misaki's husband in the morning, and Misaki picks her up in the afternoon, after returning from school and preparing dinner. After feeding her baby food, Misaki changes clothes and heads out to school. Fast forward to 6 p.m., Misaki finishes her school. Returning home, she quickly prepares dinner to be able to pick up her daughter as soon as possible. Dinner tends to have a bit more variety compared to breakfast. Like most Japanese girls, Misaki learned cooking and household chores from a young age, so cooking is no challenge for her. In less than half an hour, Misaki lays out a table full of dishes. She admits that meals for herself and her husband are relatively easy, but every meal for her daughter requires careful planning. Misaki's love for her child is evident in the numerous baby food books she owns. After finishing dinner, Misaki goes to pick up her daughter before her husband finishes work. The first priority is to feed her daughter. To enjoy a peaceful dinner with her husband, Misaki ensures her daughter is well fed, puts her to bed, and then finally, Misaki gets a bit of personal time. Since getting married a year ago, Misaki has focused on her family, as she doesn't plan to attend university. Blessed with good looks, Misaki signed with a modeling agency during high school and frequently participates in magazine shoots. After graduation, she plans to work full-time in the modeling industry. When she's feeling tired, Misaki calls it a night and goes to sleep,